In this video, we'll show you how to print patient notes. We're going to go over two ways to be able to do that. One is more one note at a time. Another way allows us to print many notes in one fell swoop. To first of all begin, we're going to go into one of our patients here. We'll pick on Joe and open up his chart area. Now once we get into his charting area, we can see a document list and we can simply find a note that's been recorded for this patient, open that note up, and you may have noticed there's a print button at the bottom. So we can simply click that print button and print off this particular note. And this is more of a one at a time method, but it allows us to print that off. We can even save it as a PDF if our computer has a built-in PDF printer, and store that if that's needed. So that's a simple way to print off one at a time. Now if we want to print off many notes or many past notes for a patient, there's another tool we'll actually go into and use. On the left-hand menu here, we'll click on Tools and then go down to Chart Printing. Now this will actually at the top here pull up a patient that we have open already, but you could also use the magnifying glass to search or pull up a different patient. But essentially we can fill out the filters up above to meet our requirements. We need to choose a provider or a date range. In this case, we'll switch the date range just to capture some additional notes for this fake patient here. So we'll go back to August and to today's date. Now you notice below here we have the option of selecting all of the available different notes that could have been recorded for that patient. We could undo this though. Instead of selecting all, we could make a couple specific choices or just one if that's the only category of note that we're looking for, and then proceed on. In this case, I'll just flip all on. And at the bottom here, we have two options. We'll first look at preview. If I click on preview here, it will show us the notes that meet those filter categories or criteria. And you can see here's a number of notes. And we could simply look at that if that's all we're trying to do is review it. But then we have our printer button at the upper left, and clicking that will again allow us to print that out. One final area we wanted to make mention is there's also an export button. So we could click that and that will actually export those notes individually to an HTML style record. And that'll actually come down as a zip file that once you unzip, you'll see those records individually. Well, we hope this training on chart printing and printing notes was helpful to you. Thanks again for watching.